I challenge you to be more innovative. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lais. I'm the creator of Captivating Communication, and this is your Captivating Brand Tip of the Day. And I'm just kidding here because today we're talking the fascination language of innovation from 7 languages of fascination from this book and the other book from Sally Hogshead. And this is something that I'm doing because her system is something that I use with my clients to translate the way that they fascinate in the visuals of their website and their message, really. So what innovation is all about? Let's jump in. Innovation people are creative people. They love solving problems, but in an innovative way. You see when I get to Mystique also are great problem solvers, and Power are great problem solvers as well. But while Mystique might come up with just the right solution, but in something that people wouldn't thought that would be the solution because it's so simple, innovation will come up with innovation will come up with a solution that no one will think about because it's so innovative, because it's so out of the box. They are idea people, they are visionaries, they go against the norm, they like to challenge the status quo, they like the power, they might voice their opinions, but it's always going against the norm. They will always be challenging what most people are doing. They're rebels. They might be rebels. That doesn't mean that everyone will be a rebel, or and entrepreneurial. They usually are unconventional in some form. They might be unconventional in their thoughts, like I said, about problem solving, or unconventional in their way of dressing, their ideas, anything like that. And they probably always be opening your eyes, making you say stuff like, I never thought about that. Experimenting is their thing. Usually, if you look to entrepreneurs, there are people that usually stick to tried and true, try and tested, and people who are always inventing stuff. Innovation people are always inventing stuff, are always experimenting with new things, and they won't settle to prove and test it. Now, how do you translate all of this chaos and creativity in a website, in their branding? Well, innovative people can get away with a little bit of chaos. So they might be a little bit chaotic at the first view, but it all makes sense when you put everything together. They can be thought-provoking, so it works for innovation. You can challenge your audience. They thrive in challenge, actually. You can use phrases that challenge people to think in a different way or do things in a different way. That's something that works. Other thing that works like a charm for innovative people is wit and humor. So when I think of visuals for someone with innovation, I think of where we can add visual humor in their website, or a phrase that in the context makes people laugh. Other thing that works, of course, this is something that it depends on the mix that people have, because you have 2 archetypes, but a lot of innovation people like bright colors. Innovation can go crazy with colors, with mixtures. They can use all sorts of things. They might be always constant changing. They like change. So if they are in one way today, they might be changing everything in the other day. And this is something that For most brands, you wouldn't advise that because you want consistency. Most brands need consistency, but some innovation people might get away with be always changing because their audience might be expecting what they will come up next. Other thing is surprise and being bold. So you can think of ways you can surprise people with images or with a phrase in there that people wouldn't expect, or even an animation. I love using animation and websites in a context, and so this is something that might work for them as well. And here's one of the keys for innovation. They want to do, and they should be doing, the opposite of that everybody else is doing in their industry. Probably have heard a lot of times, if they zig, then you zag. So if everyone is doing one thing, you go the opposite way. This is something that innovation must do, otherwise they lose their charm. Innovation people need to be challenging, doing things different. You might also use Sally Hogshead talks about a dose of vice. So, like I said, challenging people, saying things like, you know, you want this, or something that entices people to go a little bit further in something, or test something new that they haven't thought about before. Think of something in a different way. Always pushing people a little bit. It's something that works for innovation people. So for those of you who are interested in hearing more than that, keep watching those videos, because next week I'll come with the last 4 of the 7 languages of fascination. And if you want to express who you are on your brand and website and connect with clients from the moment they land on your page, make sure you join our Facebook group. Okay, see you next week. Bye.